YouTube channel. My name is Kiara if you don't know me, and today we're going to be doing together a home booty workout. So all you're going to need for this workout is a couple of bands. I'm going to use a thicker one and that is a bit harder to use, and then a thin rubber one that I will link in the description below. However, if you don't have either one of these, you can just use any resistance bands you've got at home. I'm going to also use a couple of, probably a bit of a weight here. I'm going to use my dumbbell here as well, but if you haven't got that at home, don't worry about it. You can just follow it along as well by using a water bottle, books, anything you can find at home. So literally there is no excuse. Let's just get into the workout now. So we're going to start with our friend here, resistance band. And I'm going to give you two different options. One to do if you've got weight with you, and one to do if you only got a resistance band as well. So this exercise is great to target your top side glutes here. So if you're looking to target your gluteus medius and minimus, which are found at the side here of your bum or your glutes, make sure you do these because they're great. Also, another thing you want to bear in mind is when you're doing an exercise at home and you don't really have weights or a lot of weight anyway, what you want to do is just make sure you do more reps and more sets. So you need to burn out in some way. You have to, if you don't have a lot of weight, you have to compensate with something else. And this is why I will tell you when you're doing home workouts to do more reps than normal. So for this exercise, we're going to do 5 hydrants and I want you to do 20 reps repeated 4 times. So each leg as well, not just one. So what you want to do is just make sure you're resting on one of your elbows, the other arm is slightly bent at the top, and just lift one leg up. One, squeeze at the top, and then return under control. 2, pause, squeeze. 3. I want to show you the adaptation that I do with weight. You could do these either at the gym or at home, by the way. So if you found a dumbbell, what you want to do is just place the dumbbell where your leg bends here. So make sure you squeeze it tight, make sure it doesn't fall, and just do exactly the same movement. Again, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to swap the band, so instead of this big one, I'm going to use the little one here, and we're going to be doing single leg glute bridges. Okay, so again, so make sure you just lay flat on the floor. You can position your leg however you want, you can just lift it up, but just because I've got horrible balance, I'm just going to literally just place it on top of my thigh, and also going to add some weight. You can use anything you can find at home for this as well. Ready? After we do a set of that beautiful single leg hip thrust, but the way you do it on each leg, not just one, because you want to grow both of your legs as well. We're going to add on another band. Again, if you don't have this, it's fine, just use one. But we're going to do a superset. A superset means that you do it straight away with no rest in between. So you finish that up, You finish that setup and straight away you jump into this, no break, just one set. But what you want to do is just open your leg as wide as you can. Ooh, double banded, it's a killer. Rest, pause, squeeze for 3 seconds, 1, 2, 3. And again, 1, 2, 3. Open as wide as you can. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to be doing some RDLs. So again, we're going to be placing our little band just above your knees here. So make sure you grab any weight or anything again you can find at home. And what you want to do, make sure your feet are slightly rotated outward. Not too much like this, otherwise you'll end up tightening your thighs, but slightly. Again, what you want to do is just play with your position and you will know, you'll be able to feel when that exercise targets your glutes or not. So what you're going to do is just push your hips back, hinge at your back and descend down slowly, and then return and squeeze at the top. Next exercise is going to be squat with an isometric hold. So again, that means you're going to have to pose for 3 seconds at least at the bottom and squeeze as hard as you can. So I'm just going to demonstrate you how to do it again. Just make sure you grab any weight you can find at home. Again, same position with your feet slightly rotated, band on or off depending on how advanced you are. Make sure, just remember that when you descend down, your knees are not caving in, always pointing the opposite direction. Weight on your heels, 1, 2, 3, squeeze as hard as you can and up again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The next exercise, we're going to do some static lunges. So what you want to do is just stride one leg forward and one leg back. Make sure there is a big distance, a big gap between the back leg and the front leg, and make sure your toes are always aligned with your knees here. So what you want to do is just to send your body weight down into a 90-degree angle and push back up. 1, 2. Lastly, what we're going to do a bit of the frog pumps. The frog pumps are a bit of a cousin to the glute bridges. They belong to the hip thrust family and they're a staple exercise as well. So you always want to make sure you do a hip thrust variation. So things like hip thrust, glute bridges, single leg hip thrust, single leg glute bridges, frog pumps, they all belong to the same family. Make sure you do one of these at least for every single workout that you do. You want to lie down on your back. Again, I'm going to grab a weight, place it on top of my hips. Now what I want to do this time, just literally place my feet together like so. Make sure my feet are together, knees out. What you want to do is just keep constant tension. So you never want to, when you descend down, you never want to touch the floor. that was all for today's video. I hope you really enjoyed it. Please do not forget to like and subscribe and comment down below and support your girl. But yeah, thank you so much for watching.